guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Wimbledon. If we could get 400 likes on the video, if you're still enjoying the series, that would be magnificent. Now, this month, we had some winnable games and some more difficult ones, and I feel like we've done a very good job, and you'll see why in a sec. So let's just jump straight in, enjoy these highlights, and I'll join you guys in a sec for the Arsenal game. We can all tell it's coming. It's just a question of when, really, or how. Renato Sanchez. Dybala, that's a goal, and it's 1-0 to Man United. It's been coming. We've been blunt up front. Kirk's done nothing as usual, and Fabio can't do it by himself. And again, 2-0 Man United. It's only going to get worse. This game's gone out the window, unfortunately, in the second half. Dybala, players all around him. Somebody make a tackle. Somebody make a tackle. Nobody bothers making a tackle. Oh my God's sake. 3-0 to Man United. What are we fucking doing? 3-0. That's offside. That's offside. How is that not offside? 4-0. I mean, there's nothing we can do. We're down to 10 men. Ridiculous. But 4-0. Well, there we go. 4-0 Man United. And it all came from the red card that wasn't a red card. It was one of those stupid professional fouls that isn't a professional foul because he's not denying a clear goal-scoring opportunity because there's 3 players the other side of the fucking ball. But there you go. I wish they'd fix that. I'm sick of getting players sent off when they shouldn't be. Oh, we've got a break on now. Masek flying down this wing. Can he provide a good cross? Needs a bit more space. Ball in. Fabio! Goal! Fulham 0, Wimbledon 1, Fabio with the goal. Masek made that with a beautiful piece of running. It's 1-0. Fulham are opening up a little bit now. Got Bozo on the overlap. Can Bozo find a good cross? Does. Fabio's in there, and it is 2-0 to Wimbledon here at Craven Cottage. Fabio with both the goals. We've put him back up top today and put Carlos as the shadow striker. We've done okay today so far, I have to say. Carno. Round the side for Fabio! That's 3-0. That's a hat-trick for Fabio. 30 goals this year. And he is in dreamland again. And another stonkingly good win away from home this time. Carno, can you slip it through for Fabio? Fabio's through again! He's put it in again! He's done it for the third time this year. Fabio has scored 4 times in a game. Fulham 0, Wimbledon 4. Wow. 4-0. 4 for Fabio. I don't think even the Lord Millington has managed to do that. That is outrageous. 4-0. Everton needs to be getting into the space. Fabio's in there though, and Fabio is into the space. It is 1-0 to Wimbledon on the stroke of half time. We've deserved it. We've played well, and a win here will put us up to 6th amazingly, but very, very tight in there. Cresswell's ball. So Carlos on the edge. Does he fancy a long shot? Go on, Carlos. Oh, what a goal! That is goal of the season right there. Carlos has just scored the goal of the season. Wimbledon 2, Leicester City 0. There we go, Wimbledon 2, Leicester City 0, another good solid win and another clean sheet. Things are looking up for us at the moment, they really are. Right guys, we are back, and today's question of the day is one that I've sort of been, I was looking through and just sort of seeing what we had available, so if you've got any suggestions, do of course drop them in the comments with the hashtag QOTD. Would you rather have a big subscriber base but you get a load of dislikes, or your current subscriber base but you get pretty much none? The thing is, dislikes it's you know, they're like opinions, everyone has one, but actually that doesn't make any sense at all. Do you know what I mean? Like, who cares? You know, the thing is though, if I was getting loads of dislikes, like if you mean like half and half, then to me that implies that I've done something wrong to deserve those dislikes. You don't get that for no reason, do you? If it was for no reason, then sod it, you know. But obviously there would have been a reason for it if that was the case. And frankly, dislike, who gives a shit? You know, I only ask you guys if you want to leave a like on the video just because it lets me know that you're still enjoying the series. It's just one of those things. I don't really care that much about it. It doesn't. My self-esteem is not tied to the number of likes I get on my videos. Let's put it that way. So yeah, I don't know. Obviously, every YouTuber wants a large subscriber base, and obviously I'd always like that, but I'm happy with what I've got, and any growth I get is always very welcome, but it's not something I expect or feel like I deserve. It's just one of those things. But anyway, guys, that's enough about that. We're 6th in the league. It's bloody happening. That being said, I feel like it's a little bit of a false position. United have got a game in hand, which will probably drop us back down. But the thing is, we're only 2 points behind Stoke now. Goal difference-wise, we've been superb this month. The 4-0 win against Fulham with Fabio, he's done that 3 times this year. I'm swearing, I genuinely feel like Norman Millington never did that. He never got 4 goals. I think he got 4 goals once, maybe, but never 3 times in one season. That is insane. Fabio now 3 goals clear at the top of that now. I think he could get 30 goals this year in the league, which is astonishing, and that's what I wanted this year. That's what I really wanted. Everton is in the process of getting a new contract sewn up as well, but I feel like there's a lot of points flooding this part of the table. I just want to have a little look at what points were required to get what last season. So to get 5th last year, it took us 64 points, and 7th place was 63, but that 8th place there was 57 points. But when you look at some of the teams around us, you've got to feel like the teams, I don't know. I feel like we should still be on for a solid finish. We've got 6 games to go. Yes, okay, fair enough. We are, 12 points behind our tally of last season, and I don't think we will get that this year. I really don't. But I still feel like we can push 60 points and see where we can go from there, and maybe sort of get 6th or 7th. I don't know. I just don't think the 5th is quite within our remit. you never know, I suppose. We've got some games coming up that we might... This is the thing, we've got Arsenal today and Liverpool, and it's just a little bit iffy. Goals against, I just want to show you this, guys, to see where we are sort of still. Again, mid-table on that one. 41 goals conceded. It's not fantastic. We could still be on for a slightly better one than last year, but it's the results against Man United, just a few little niggly ones in there. Like the 4-0 against United, that's what I can't stand. I mean, that was the goal. It all kind of came after Brian... Gomez was sent off, basically. Gomez was sent off. He was red carded. It was bollocks because, yes, it was definitely a foul. Absolutely. But there was 3 players around him. It's not a professional foul. It wasn't anywhere near the box. It was near the halfway line. I don't get it. The game just seems to have no clue what is a professional foul and what isn't. I know it's not about last man, but he wasn't denying a clear goal scoring opportunity. It was in the centre circle, like just on the edge of the line bit. Well, whatever, really, isn't it? So, goals for, though, we're certainly doing well on that one. Looking at the number 4, 58 goals scored this year. Could maybe even catch up with Chelsea, but anyway, that's that. Looking at sort of players now. 32 goals in 38 games for Fabio. I said I wanted 35 from him, and we are going to get that from him. We are. Adam Kirk has 11. Carlos has 10. 9. 8. Fucking hell, Matt. He has got... That goal he scored against Leicester was probably goal of the season, and that makes me happy. Assists-wise, Everton still only has 18. He's sort of fallen off the ball the last few matches. Although he's still playing well. Just, interesting. Player of the match, Fabio with 11 now. Now, something I've actually been messing around with over the last couple of games, and I'm going to try it out today, is this... I don't know. Like, I actually started playing Fabio about... Oh, great. Is Cresswell suspended? All right, that's fine, because we've got Gomez to go out there. Isla, no way. No hope. He's not starting today. Look at that. I hate it when they... Just don't put him back in. Come on. I know he's better, but seriously. Okay, so I've been trying a few things out. I don't know. I just feel like there's maybe a couple more tweaks that can make this work better, and I'm not sure what at the moment. And I'm just not sure. Against Arsenal, like, is there anything worth changing? I don't know. Like, Carlos... I like him there, I do, and Fabio's better as a goal scorer, but I feel like in the summer we either need to sign a shadow striker type of player or just another striker type of player, basically. That's where I'm looking at it, for now, anyway. There was something I was going to do, is I actually, for the life of me, cannot remember what I was going to do, which is a pain in the arse, because I wanted to try something out against Arsenal today, but there you go. We're just going to have to go with it. Right, so we're going to put the highlights back on again. Lucky now. Come on. What? Oh, for God's sake. Right, goal action. So, let's get into this, basically. We're apparently the favourites. I found that hard to believe. That's what I was going to do. We were going to experiment with how we were going to try and nullify Hector Bellerin. Now, obviously, they say tackling hard. Now, I've tried 2 different things against Hector Bellerin. I've tried tight marking and closing him down, showing onto his weaker foot. I've also tried not going anywhere near him and trying to mark up what just accepting that he's going to get crosses in, and instead trying to finish off the other end of things by blocking things out. So today, we're going to try and go with the ultimate... Oh, no. We're going to try and completely mark him out the game. But not only that, I'm actually going to designate Imran Baltam just today, just for today's game, to mark out Hector Bellerin. And actually man mark him and follow him back at every chance we get, which means I'm actually going to push Baltam back like that. That's what I wanted to do. And we're going to push Everton onto an attacking mode, jump into the right-hand side and go like so. That's my plan. That's what I came up with. It probably won't work, but at this point, anything is worth a try to try and stop Hector Bellerin. The man has got nearly... I think he might have actually done it now, but he certainly had 29 assists in the league the last time I checked. He's on... he just breaks records every single season, and we need to do something to try and nullify that. And today, I think Imran Baltam is the man for that, because he's got good tackling. His defensive stats are pretty solid for a forward-thinking player, and I just feel like getting him in there might just be the difference here. We need to make sure that... Right, why is he not marking him? Like... I understand Bellerin took the throw-in, but it's still your job to mark him. And again, he's not tracking him at all. I know it's difficult because obviously he still has to do his own duties, but seriously, Bellerin is unplayable at times. And I feel like today, once again, if Arsenal are going to do something good, it's going to come through Hector Bellerin. And whether or not we get anything from this game is going to come with how well we handle Hector Bellerin. Have we got... What are we doing here? We've only played 8 minutes, to be fair, so it's not really worth looking at this point. But we've got through the first quarter of an hour without conceding to Arsenal. The last few matches against Arsenal, we've not even been that bad. It's been more a question of... There we go. Everton does... nobody there. And then again... Oh, goodness me. Chamberlain. Out wide to Alexis. Get in there. I don't know who assisted on that, but it is 1-0 to Arsenal. I think it was Alexis Sanchez. We should have done better. He's got his back to it, and he's still managed to get the ball in, unfortunately. We've been good lately. Apart from the Man United game is a just complete random result, really. Oh, not random result. They just battered us after. Was it Alexis to put the cross in or not? It actually was Alexis Sanchez. I don't know what the two defenders are doing there. They both just sort of ran past the ball and allowed Sanchez to turn and get the goal. But there we go. It's 1-0 Arsenal. They're a very good side, and I don't expect us to get anything from this game. But I just figured it was worth a crack to try and do something. Oh, come on! Just have a sip of my drink. Dear. I mean, when they've got players that can do that kind of thing, just ghost past people, run in, and then just, I don't know why the keeper is so far across like that, I don't know. Starts diving before the shot's even taken. Interesting, 2-0 Arsenal, and I just don't want to have another 4-0. This is the thing. We just seem to have these results where we just suddenly go and lose 4-0. I know we don't have anyone at posts, but we don't really concede much from corners, in case you hadn't noticed. We haven't been good enough. We've been nowhere near good enough. We don't. The owing Arsenal one, or the owing the other team one, just never seems to produce anything good. We are doing okay down this right-hand side. Arsenal, again, are completing crosses from this left all day long, and there's only so many things you can do, really. After a while, you have to think, well, what can we really do? Let's put Baltam as a defensive winger and try and push Manquillo up a little bit more down this side, if we can. And just, I don't even really know at this point, because the thing is, we're just doing damage limitation now. Anderson maybe on cover, just in case they... Nothing we do is going to stop Hector Bellerin. It seems futile to even try, but we kind of have to. And as much as you might say, well, you spent the entire time trying to stop Hector Bellerin. Yeah, we have, because that's where generally Arsenal's goals come from. Okay, fair enough, when that second one was just brilliance from individual class, but the first one was down that exact wing, and... Right, here we go. Manquillo's now. Ball into Everton. We need something from Fabio today. Farmer. Can he just slip it through for Fabio? Gets a touch. Good save. That's a chance. That's really where I want him to be putting those away. We've not been that bad today. I really don't think we've been that bad. The thing is, Alexis will just come inside and do it again. Oh, dear. All right, okay. Fabio, however, hasn't been that good today, and I'm actually tempted to... He's looking motivated, though, so I might just flip him and Carlos over. Screw it. Let's give Adam Kirk a go. Let's give him a chance. Anyone else not playing that well? To be fair, nobody's playing that well. Even Masek's not had a good game. Why did I not put Ramsford on the bench? Sorry, it's usually a given that he'll be on the bench if I do a quick pick, and for some reason he's not. That's annoying. That's my fault for not checking it, really, isn't it? Okay, so... Team talk. We've been better in the second half, but all at this point we're really doing is damage limitation sort of stuff. We've actually been not bad today. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still deserve to win the game. It's just a bit... At this point, there's not really much I can do in terms of substitutions that I feel will actually make any difference. Baltam's actually had a decent game. He's our strongest performer along with Manquillo. Now, let's get Achibar for Farmer. I know Farmer's not been that bad either, but I'm just running out of... I need to get some fresh legs on the pitch, and he's the only one I can really think of as an option for fresh legs at this point. Do we just go attacking for the final few minutes just to sort of look for the overlap, maybe? I don't know. They've scored their goals. But I don't think Bellerin's got an assist, so we have managed to sort of stop Bellerin, but then... Unfortunately, it's a bit like whack-a-mole. You stop Bellerin and then they'll just score from a different angle. Like, originally, our main problem against Arsenal was they would just lump it over the top against us and we'd score. They'd concede. Fucking hell. And that should do it. I mean, 2-0 defeat. Again, it could have been worse. But we've not played that badly today, really. And maybe if we'd taken our chances on another day, yeah, it still was disappointing. I feel like I can still say that quite happily. So, we're still right in that battle. Basically, we've played early though, and that's a worry for me. I feel like this run-in is going to be incredibly difficult, and potentially could see us finish as low as 9th or as high as 5th. And it's going to be incredibly difficult over these last few matches to navigate that sort of situation. We're going to do our best, and I think we'll probably end up finishing somewhere like 7th, to be honest. That sort of seems to be the best fit for us. But we've scored a lot of goals this year. It's just difficult because we've got Liverpool away next, and that is we're never going to get anything at Anfield. So it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. But in the next episode, we've got Middlesbrough in the live comment, the final game of the season away from home. Now, after Liverpool, though, we do have Newcastle at home. Palace away will be crazy difficult. But Villa at home, there's some winnable matches in there. I feel like if we can beat Newcastle and Villa, that is imperative. And maybe nick a point against Palace to give us 7 points on the board. That'll give us 59 points going into that final game of the season, with a chance to win at the Riverside and maybe do something. But I just don't know if there's going to be enough. It depends on who the other teams around us are, of course, playing, whether they're playing each other and God knows what. So we could finish anywhere from 5th to 9th. And I wouldn't like to finish 9th. I'd like to finish 7th or higher ideally, but who knows. Anyway, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do drop a like on it. That would be magnificent. And if you'd like to even more than that, please do subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in your inbox every single day at 7 o'clock. And I'll join you guys in the next episode for the final day of the season against Middlesbrough. Can we get into Europe? Let me know what you think in the comments. Will we get 5th? What position out of 5th to 9th do you think we're actually going to get? Or do you think we'll get even lower or even higher? I don't think that's even possible. But there you go. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.